Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream this evening. Oh, it's been a busy week, and we've got 2 days to go. I keep thinking it's Friday today for some reason, wishing the week away. But no, it is Thursday, the day after the Hulky Racing BTCC Championship, which was awesome last night. Oh, some really great racing, and I think I got some better results than I had expected, so long as they were clean. Still waiting for Hulky to publish the official results, and then I'll know whether I've been clean and tidy and everything is all been okay, or whether, you know, I've been naughty. Hopefully I haven't. I know there was one or two rather elbows out moments, but the only thing is, in a championship race, in some respects, you need to keep it respectful, but you've still got to be a bit elbows out. And yeah, so it was pretty good. As you can probably hear, I am struggling for breath again at the moment. I have taken my inhaler, it's right here with me if I need it again. So I might be a bit quieter than normal at the moment. It's just asthma and hay fever, nothing to get excited about. A lot of people are in the same boat. The benefit to you guys is you can watch me racing rather than talking all of the time. So in the chat we've got FIFA, who was struggling with the lobby code, but I think that's now sorted. MT Motorsport is in. Good evening. We're all doing well. We are. FIFA just having some problems, but now in. William is in. Good evening. William was on fire last night. Did really well. Oh, the results are up now. Oh, I'll have to have a nose after the stream. And Greg White also in the chat. Good evening to you guys. And then in the room at the moment, we have got Greg, Wills, Mad Mikey, FIFA, me, Libya, and David. And as always, I am going to start the first race at 10 past. Now, we are fully friends only in this one. It's a private lobby. If we start to run out of people, then I might drop back to a public lobby, but for the moment I'm going to be leaving it as private. Had a few people contacting me lately that don't want to do Discord and a few other bits and pieces like that. Let me just put you on spectate with somebody. Yeah, a few people that wanted to join us but don't want to get involved with Discord and signing up to things like that. Unfortunately, because of the way that I am running PSR now, making the lobby code available, warnings and strikes, and announcing the races and the cars and the combos, there's so much that is now Discord focused from a management of the channel that I am most definitely enforcing Discord now. Not only that, but obviously we've got the social side of PSR where everybody comes together, discusses bits and pieces, both technology, different games, music, a whole load of things that people are discussing, and you panel don't have to be involved with that sort of stuff. It is entirely up to you. But yeah, so for those of you that are sort of hesitating about Discord, if you do not want to go down that Discord route, I can fully understand and respect that, but unfortunately we will be requiring it to participate on our private nights. Obviously on the public ones you will be more than welcome to join us, and best way to find out whether I'm doing public, I guess, is to make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bell on for the channel. And within the description I always sort of say if it is going to be a public one, or I normally say if it's a public one. Right, okay, I need to have a quick drink and then we need to get out on track and set a time. Otherwise I'm artificially going to be at the front of the grid. You don't really want to do. So let's get out there and see how we go. Now, we have got the reverse configuration for this one. Which I'm sort of still getting used to. It flows really nicely, but still getting very much used to it. Mount Mikey are 2:22.9, fastest lap at the moment. Whoa! I forgot the track went that way. I'm also working on different settings on my wheel at the moment. So I might have to play around with those a little bit during this evening. Just taking the force feedback up a little bit. So I hope everybody's had a good day today, and congratulations to everybody that was in the British Touring Cars last night. It was quite a set of races. It was really, really good. And Hulky caught me out big time because obviously I had a very good idea that we were going to get a wet race because he asked me to do a test, which we did on Tuesday, and my gut feeling was that it was going to land on race number 2, and it didn't. It came race number 1, which really threw me somewhat. And but at the end of the day, yeah, some really great battles that I really enjoyed. Oh wow, Slifer is instrument rated on his pilot's license. That is some achievement. So nighttime flying, I'm assuming. I really wish I'd kept up with my pilot's license. Unfortunately, it was didn't have the money at the time, but flying is absolutely wonderful. Instead, I'm just going to have to fly around this track tonight, that's all. But that's really good news. Where are we? We're 7 minutes past. We're going to be going racing in a few minutes. Wow. Can't remember what car we were in the other day. The car we were in the other day would go through there flat. Clearly the GR4s are a little bit quicker. Can't remember what we were in. It was a French. I think we're in the Clio or the Megane, one or the other. We'll just have to keep our eye on that. Good evening, Ollie. How are you doing, my friend? Good racing last night. Where are we? 8 minutes past. Over the top, hit the brakes, get this rotated around. Don't want to get into the barrier there because that will stop you dead. I really enjoyed last night. It completely wiped me out. I'm not going to lie, I went to bed and my head hit the pillow and I do not remember anything. I think I went out like a light last night. Right, 9 minutes past. I'm interested to see how far off the pace I am. I have a feeling that I'm way off. Mikey, a 2:22.847. A 2:26. Oh my gosh, 2:27. 5 seconds. 5. Tell you what I might actually do. I know this is a bit mad, but I'm actually going to do this because I've seen a couple of the other guys are in the Elantra. And I may well go with the Elantra just to get some more experience in that car. Even though I guess it's going to be a little bit slow. I'm suspecting it'll be a bit slow. In this one, we got Greg White. Oh, excuse me. Greg White, Wheels Racing, David, Mad Mikey, Svifa, me, Chicken Yoga, Libiath. Hulky's just joining. So we'll just wait for Hulky to grab his car and then we will go racing. So Greg's in the Elantra, Wheels is in the Elantra, David is in the Supra, Mikey's in that TT, the Audi TT, Svifa's in the Cayman, the Porsche Cayman, I'm in the Elantra, Chicken Yoga's in the Nissan GTR, Libiath is in the Megane, and Hulky's gone for the Elantra as well. So let's start this one and see how we go. So only 9 of us in this one, but it is only the first of the night. Once we've done this, then we have got a few other races. I can't tell you what they are because I can't remember now. We've got there's a Gr.3 one that's coming up. That's at Alsace Village. Then Gr.2's at Yamigawa and Gr.1 at Spa. I'm hoping the Gr.1 is going to be the new hybrid cars. And then if we've got time, we might do a quick Nords at the end. Good evening, Yoga. Thank you for popping and saying hello. Crikey, it's 4 abreast behind me. Need a tow here. Oh, we've lost Mikey. No. I'm going to assume that that is technical glitch again. I believe he's going to be moving and has moved. And should have a better internet soon, I'm hoping. So we've got Svifa and Greg out front. I need to brake a little bit earlier for that one. That was a tad late. Svifa's going well in that Porsche. Greg and Svifa having a right old battle. Stay out of the wall, Mitch. Oh, there was some sparks there. I don't know if somebody hit the wall. They're still 2 seconds down the road. Locked together side by side, those two. Svifa just finding his way by. Oh. You can't quite get through all of that flat. Oh, you can't go through there flat either. Will's saying, I'll have some of that. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And so's Hulky. All three of us bouncing across the grass there. Damage on the front. I need that to clean up. There we go. Just felt that through the steering wheel. Right, that 2 of 6, halfway round. We'll be careful going down here. Oh, did Hulky get a penalty through there? Okay, Greg White and Wills. So Wills has found himself up into second now. Needs to be a little bit more confident through there. Just a little bit. Right, so we're okay through this one, we're okay through this one, but then we've got to be a little bit careful on this one. So I need a slipstream off of Sliefer here. 0.9, I'm not sure I've got one. Oh, maybe. Trying to stay with these guys. Hulky's still with me too. Just fallen back ever so slightly from Sliefer. Got pretty wide they are now. I think Greg's just hit the front. Oh, Sliefer with a big loose back end through that one. Hulky's still with me. Okay, half distance. Just went a little bit too deep in there. Got a 1 second penalty for my first infringement. Ah, that's horrible. bit too much speed through there. Really close, everybody's close. Looking at the mini map, there is nothing between anybody, so this 1 second penalty is almost definitely going to put me right to the very back of this race. Not even a half second. If it's a half second, I might have managed to just kept the revs and dropped in behind Holkey, but not now. There goes one, there goes two. And the way everybody's running, there's no way we're going to get back into this one now. Let's go. Greg White and wheels out front, Spieth just ahead of Holkey. He needs right on his back bumper too. Just trying everything through that corner just to try and catch. Just not enough. A great little battle with the three just in front of me, but I'm just too far back to be able to join them. .3 behind. They're going away, they're working together. David trying for a move on Holkey. Can't do it. Behind 1.8 these guys in front of me now. Last lap. I think at the very best we made up about half a second on them through that last lap. I can't see us making up 1.5 now. Oh, right there. FIFA now with a half second penalty. Oh, Holkey on the grass. He's got a slipstream, I don't. Come on, David, give me a tow. Oh, got a bump there. We're not sure what happened. Just trying to close on David here a little bit. Takes a little shot across the grass. Oh, he's in the wall. Are we going to get a run to the line? 1.1, 1.0, 0.9. Oh no, only 0.9. Oh, I'm not sure what happened with Hulky, Srifa and Libiath behind me. I did feel a bit of a bash in the side at one point. I don't think it was me. It was. People will shout. Libiath, I don't know what happened, he says. I don't know. I might have to look at the replay to see if that was me. Hopefully it wasn't me. I was desperately trying to catch up with David up the front in that one, and was absolutely pushing really hard. And I felt I was far enough ahead of everybody going across the bridge. So hopefully I didn't do anything. Srifa, me and Hulky had a little side hug. There was 4 wide at one point. Great clean racing, says William. It was hard. That was hard, but really good racing. I do like the GR4s around that configuration. We're going to be heading off in the GR3s now around a racetrack that I'm not very good at. And there's a few people in here that are good around here that they're going to really make me work hard. And I'm looking at Hulky here. I've seen Hulky go around this track and he's good. Wheels was your winner with a 2:21.288 and the fastest lap. So clean sweep for Wheels. Greg with a really great second place at 2:21.898. And David coming in third with a 2:22.534. Just 1.2 seconds between first and second. I was about a second off of the back of David at the end of that. So was closing as quick as I could, but couldn't get there. Libiath in 5th, Street for 6th, Chicken Yoga 7th, Hulky in 8th, with a little bit of whatever going on at the back there. Mad Mikey, I don't know what happened to Mikey. I'm suspecting he's had a complete internet failure because he's suddenly just disappeared and he's not in the chat either. So I'm going to suspect that's what it is, and he will no doubt reach out to me later on because he always does. He always does. Wheels Racing, Greg White and David, you're 1, 2, 3, and I was just off the back of that one. And Mad Mike, as I say, that just joins us. So hopefully everything will be okay in this one. Right. I am going to get this race underway at 22. So 21:40 if you're in the UK. X40 if you're in other locations. I don't know what is a good car around here. Srifa's gone for the Corvette C7. Hulky's gone for the 4C. I've been very interested in what the other guys are going to do. Mikey's gone for the R8, obviously. No great surprise there. David's gone for the 296. So at the moment, we've got a real mix of cars in here. Chicken Yoga's gone for the 992, which is the car I thought most people will go for. Ollie's gone for the Hurricane. Wheels has gone for the R8 now. So we've got a couple of R8s. What is Greg and Libiath going to do? I'm gonna guess that Greg is going to go R8, but I could be wrong. I don't know if he's going to follow suit. Libiath has gone for the 992. So we've got a couple of 992s. We've got a couple of R8 Evos. I'm interested in what Greg's going to go with. I was going to go with the majority car. If he goes 992, I go 992. If he goes Evo, I go Evo. What's he gone with? He's gone for the Citroen. Oh, crikey. That's completely thrown thrown me now because we don't have a clear winner. What should we do? What should we do, ladies and gentlemen? I can either go for the BMW, which we're comfortable in. Should I do that? Throw another car into the mix. Should I do that? I think I might, actually. I'm going to throw another car into the mix in this one. Now everybody's going to turn around to me and say, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's really slow. Right, let's get out on track. Oh, drop my controller. Let's just pop that over there so don't drop it again. Oh, bashing and crashing like a good one down here. Here we are. Oh, got hazards on. Whoa. One caught me out a little bit. Through the bump. Oh, the BMW handles the bump nicely. Oh, that was a bit iffy through there. You can do this in the GR3s. Downhill. It's quite a long track, this one. .155, I was just going to say I'm looking for now. A 153 from Mikey in that Audi. Oh, went way too wide through there. .154 from Wills. So Mikey is the man to beat at the moment. He's the one on the top step at the moment. Get round, get round. This is the all-important corner where you can win or lose it easily. Mikey takes the top step again, a 153.2. I wonder how long that's going to stay for. It's dropping and changing all of the time at the moment. 156.4 for me, and I am 3 seconds off the pace. All I can say to that is boo yuck. Not good at all. Down in 8th place. Oh my word. Good evening, Nick. How you doing, Nico? How are you doing? How long have I got? I've got 5 minutes. Should we go a bit crazy? Should we go a bit bonkers? Right, how long have we got? Oh, that's lively. I worry about the quali and the race and everything, my friend. You all right, miss? No, I think I'm good at the minute. I think we're going to be very, very, very slow around here. We've got 2 minutes. To the school of Nicky Lauda and Alan Prost. Don't worry about the grid position. Worry about how easy it is to drive the car. I think that's us. Can't read all of it. Let me just get around here. It's very true. What that Corvette behind's really quick. A BMW was easy to drive, but it felt really slow. Really, really slow. Audi seems so much faster. It's a lot more frantic behind the wheel, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's got me a little bit quicker. But I think Mikey's got a great one. So so Nico says, don't worry about the quali, just do some mental mods on the car and have some fun. Go to the school of Nicky Lauda and Alan Prost. Don't worry about the grid position. Worry about how easy your car is to drive for the race. Especially applicable for the longer races. Yeah, very, very much. That's very true for the endurance races. Because obviously, if you have got a car that you can, that you're very comfortable with, then that often is a lot better. You could be more consistent over a longer race. Unfortunately, with a 6-lap sprint, you've got to be on it from the off. So we've gone for the Audi. I've deviated from my normal BMW. We've gone for the Audi, and we'll see how it goes. I just felt that the BMW was a little bit slow out of some of the corners in this one, but again, slowest first, and we are in second, so we are way off the pace still. Oh my gosh, that jumped off the ground there. There goes the Audi King. Wow. That was what I was afraid of in this car. The BMW is a lot more forgiving when you do something like that. Oh, come on, get round before those guys come round. Oh, trying to get off the racing line. Always spin the Audi. Always do. Long way to go yet, though. Oh, that Citroen's fast too out of that corner. Or maybe I was just slow. Picking Yoga is 4.5 down the road. Well, what's happened to Hulky and Greg? Yoga's absolutely running away from me. Oh, I'm on the grass now. We're not going to catch up with the guys up front. Where's Greg and Hulks? Overtake there. Hulky was under a yellow. I'd overtaken. Well, Hulky wasn't under a yellow. We were under a yellow. And I've got a big old penalty. Where's Greg? He's catching, isn't he? Yeah, he's catching quick. Here comes Greg. Greg's all over me. Get around. Get around, get around. Gr.3 down the road. 2.5 down the road. But Greg is half behind me. Oh, I've gone too deep. Here comes Greg. I was way too slow out of there. Oh my word. Oh, Libiath is saying the Merc is a lump to get around there. If the Nico says if the Audi is a bit skittish on the corners, might be worth setting up with a significant under oversteer depending on your driving style. And I'm sure the width of Hulky's car is wider than regulation. His car is always so wide when trying to overtake him. It's like Rita, I know. Hulky is so difficult to get by. Real challenge, a real challenge. Hulky and Rita are masters of making their cars about 3 times wider than they really ought to be. Oh, yeah, it's a difficult track, that one. Very difficult track. Right, we're off to Yamigawa in this one, in the GR2s. We'll see how we do in this one. Whew. Right, so the finishing order. Oh, it's so hot in here tonight. I've got the fan going and everything. Mad Mikey was your winner, a 152.9. David in second with a 154.1. And Libiath in third with a 154.2. Ollie in fourth, Svifa fifth. Wheels in sixth. Chicken Yoga seventh. Greg in eighth. I got ninth. And Hulky in 10th. Top 3 on that one, Mad Mikey, David and Libiath. Well done to you guys. Well done, well done, well done. Right, let's get into this one. So we're into GR2s for this one. And Nico's also saying Hulky is brilliant at turning on the apex, whereas the rest of us turn before the apex. Yeah, Hulky's stepped up massively just recently on his racing, and he's made me really try a lot harder And one of the things that I'm trying to do at the moment is to get my car rotated through the corner. I'm trying to come down a gear and then try and get the acceleration off of the corner. So basically on the apex, because very often a lot of people were saying to me, brake late, brake late, brake late. And I'd started to get to the point where I was braking so late, I was missing the apex. So I was then off the throttle going out of the corner and then putting the throttle down as I'm like on the exit curb, on the exit of the corner, so the outside corner on the exit. And it was just killing my lap times. And the other thing that it was doing is it was enabling some of the quicker guys just to come out of the corners quicker, put it up the inside of me because I'm right over on the curb, and they can just go. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, and all be later. Cool and pleasant in Scotland. Okay, it's raining. Oh, we could do with some rain down here, I tell you. Nico's saying, has he got himself a new rig? Well, as in Hulky, I'm not sure. Let me just restarted my wheel. Banana, evening all. How are you feeling tonight, Mitch? I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I can't lie because Joe keeps telling me off. Pressure is back in my head again. And I think a lot of that is because I had a cold and I was coughing and sneezing with hay fever as well, but coughing a lot, and that's sort of given me a lot of headaches, and I'm back to where I was, bending over, coughing, sneezing, all that sort of stuff. And on top of that, I've got hay fever, which has brought my asthma on. So that, for some of you that are picking up on it, is why I'm out of breath when I'm talking at the moment. But other than that, I'm good. And don't really want to talk too much about that on stream because I'm here to enjoy my evening before I retire to bed, and I don't want to think about all the other horribleness that's going on. Nico says, you're a very smooth style, Mitch, so maybe lean more into that and find a car that appreciates that more. The BMW M6 does appreciate, it's very forgiving on that side of things. I would dearly love to do what Mikey's done and pick a manufacturer and just go with that manufacturer. But I want it to be the BMW. But the trouble is with the BMW is the M4 is just so slow. It is woefully slow that it's just not worth bothering with. But then I'm hopping around between, you know, the Genesis and the Audi TT. Then when I got to the GR3s, I'm looking at the Porsche or the BMW. And then when we get up to the GR2s, I tend to go for the Honda, to be fair. And then, yeah. But then, of course, now in the GR1s, we've got that beautiful BMW hybrid. So, you know, I've got BMWs most of the way through, except for this one. There isn't a GR2, is there? There's no... Oh, yeah, there is. You've got the McLaren GTR race car. I mean, should I give that a go tonight? But the problem is I've still got the issue where... I've still got the problem where the BMW, the M4 is just woefully slow. But there we go. Oh, Banana Head doesn't want any rain. It brings out the slugs. It certainly does. Slugs and snails. Nico, generally speaking, Japanese manufacturers are more responsive to smooth driving. Do you know what? I never go any of the Japanese cars. I'm not a great fan of Japanese cars, if I'm honest. We've got in here, you've got the Lexus, I'm assuming is Japanese, and you've got a few Lexuses in here. You've got the RCF GT500. I've got a couple of those, I've just noticed. And and you've got the SC430. I think that's a little bit slow, the 08. Then you've got obviously the Nissan GT-R Nismo. It's a good car. And I've got the 16 and the 08, the GT500s. Then you've got the Toyota GT1, which never seems to be a good car. Why I kept that and I don't sell it, I don't know. I think I'll just keep it to keep my garage full. The Honda NSX GT500, hardly ever see. And then you've got that GT1 that I won the other day in the special livery. So I suppose I ought to get rid of the red one. So yeah, there's I guess the Nismo is probably about the only one that would really sort of float my boat in this. But what I'm going to do, whether it is right or wrong, I'm just going to explore the BMW just to see what it's like. Whoa, I'm already off and in the wall. God, this is a handful. That is nothing like the NSX. Now you see, the Honda NSX would be my go-to car, and that is smooth as silk around here. Oh, this is horrible. No, 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 no. Just no. Just no. I'm afraid. We've got a couple of minutes. This looks like we're traction control on them. Oh, Mitch, san, Japanese be best for a master of smoothies. Rake you, Mitch, san. I think that was trying to do a what's the E accent there, and I failed. Oh, miserably. Crikey, this is like being on. No, 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 just no, just no, 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 just no. So maybe I should look into some of the other cars, maybe. Oh, maybe I'm just getting hot and bothered. Maybe where's Jack? I don't know. I don't know. I know he's very, very busy at the moment with bits and pieces, so he'll be back soon enough. It won't be long before he's back. Right, we've got to get yeah, that's definitely going to be the car. See, what is Mike in? He's in the RS5 Turbo, of course, the Audi. Be interesting to see. Trouble with that one is you've got to lean on the button all the time. So we've got Greg White is in the concept, Wheels is in the concept, Ollie's in the Mercedes CLK, David's in the Nismo, Mikey's in the Audi, Svifa's in the concept, I'm in the concept, as is Chicken Yoga, Libiath and Hulky. So the NSX Concepts tends to be the go-to car for a lot of us in this, but let's just see. William says it's not a bad thing. It's giving him the opportunity to win some races. Yeah, so I'm going to be interested to see how the Audi goes in this one. Very interesting. I wish that there was some way that you could like automate the the DRS on that car. on a steering wheel, I find it's annoying holding down the button all the time, especially if you're doing like an endurance race. Where's Greg? He's still there. Oh, nearly dropped it there. That's going to give Greg an opportunity to take loads of time out of me. Is he? Oh no, falling out the corner. Come on, get round, get round, get round. Ugh. I can't read the chat because Greg is all over me right now. Now, stay in, no. Right there. He's ready to pounce whenever he wants. No! Thou shalt not pass. Dan would be proud of me now, not talking and racing hard. I tell you what, Greg can jump me anytime he wants. He's jumped out the curb again. I was hooking it up nicely. The nerves are kicking in now. Final lap. Serious nerves with Greg hunting me down all over the back of me. Very, very often when I get Jack, Greg, Wills, Ollie, Dan and a whole load of others that tight behind me, the intimidation kicks in and I struggle, and it's kicking in now, I tell you, big time. Oh, I hope I didn't take Greg out. Did I cause him an accident? Or was that all on him? Was that himself or was that me? Did I do something? He was right with me and then he disappeared. Did I brake early or something? I'm going to come to the end. I hope to goodness that wasn't me. And Nico says, I love watching Mitch when he's like this, just like Damon Hill. I don't think so. Give him a decent car that's nice and balanced. Once he's out in front, he relaxes and gets into the zone. You get into a rhythm around now. I love it. You do get a rhythm. I was in the curbs nicely for the start of that one, and I couldn't hook them up at the end. I couldn't hook them up. Yeah, what happened to Greg? He took a wide line on the grass, says Nico. Oh no. So Greg couldn't take the pressure. I tell you what, I couldn't take the pressure. I think that's just about done me in, that has. Woo. Wow. 3 seconds ahead of Greg, or 4 seconds ahead of Greg at the end of that one. I'm hoping Greg tells me I was okay, that I didn't cause it. It's just, 1 minute it was right behind me pushing, and the next minute it just disappeared. And I thought, oh no, did I brake early and cause him an incident or something? Oh boy. I don't know whether Greg is on a wheel or a pad, Tom, I'm not sure. One position race, clean race bonus, so the game thinks I was clean. Wow, what a race. I won one. I won a race. I won a race, guys. Oh, no, cough. Sorry, sorry guys. Oh, sorry for coughing. I couldn't turn it off quick enough. Made my eyes water. What are you saying? The CLK is not good. I've got it here, Joe, but did you ever buy some masala tea, as I suggested a few months back? It will clear your nose, ears and throat in no time. Nico, I did at one point. Joe got some weird tea as well the other day. Right. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Got it all wrong. I want to go result. So I was the winner in that one, 123.5. Greg White in second with a 123.3 and Libiath in third with a 123.8. Hulky in fourth, Chicken Yoga fifth, David in sixth, and then Wills down in seventh, but with the fastest lap, a 122.656, and the only one in the 122s. Really, really good time that is. And then Ollie in eighth, Spifa ninth, and Mad Mikey with another DNF. Oh, Mikey's having a mare of a time tonight. So I got the win. Greg White in second, Libiath in third. Sorry for taking this on stream, guys. I don't want to be getting up and down all the time at the moment. All right, okay, where are we? We're off to Spa. I'm really looking forward to this one, but I'm feeling completely cream crackered now after that. That was, do you know what? When you have a race like that, where you're on it, like from the off, 100% given to a race like that, it really does take everything out of you. Oh no, Mikey got popped off, or pooped off, he says. Unfortunately, Will got caught up in it as well. Oh no, that's not good. GT Tom, Greg's driving style seems to have changed. Oh, I haven't picked that up. I often follow Greg. I use him as a ghost. Greg and Jack tend to be the two guys that give me the ghosts. And I did get to the point where Greg and I felt had a very similar driving style. So I'm going to have to watch him and see where that has changed. That's interesting. Nico, don't worry about taking the meds and feeling poorly online. It's life. We all get it from time to time. We certainly do. And but GT Tom, 9 hours a day at my allotment is knackering. I bet it is, especially in this heat. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, somewhat. Right, this one I need a break for a second. I'm going to start this one at 1:30. And this is going to be great. Who have we got? We've got Greg is in the 963. Wills is, Greg is in the Porsche 963. Wills is in the BMW M Hybrid. Ollie is in the Porsche. David is in the Peugeot 9X8. I'm in the BMW. Chicken Yoga is in the Ferrari 499. Libiath is in the Gr.10 Hybrid. And Hulky is in the BMW. So we're all in the hypercar except for Libiath. But don't worry about that, because the Gr.10, if you haven't got the new hypercars, one of the four, the Gr.10 is the most competitive, and it is on equal terms with the rest of us. This one actually gets quite interesting, because I think the better cars in this are the Ferrari. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The better cars in this are the Ferrari and the Porsche. And I think even Rory, when we did one of these races, he did go in the BMW, because I think something happened. He crashed it or something, and he said, oh, I'll go in the BMW. But I think that the BMW is great on twisty circuits, whereas when you've got some long sweeping corners, then this Ferrari is the car to go for. And I really wish I got my headphones out, because the soundtrack to this is just sublime. You will be able to hear it on the screen much more than I can hear it. Ooh. Had to lift through there, that was not good. Whoa. I'm a little bit out of sync on what's going on in the chat at the moment. I can't. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I am going to have to do it. Oh, we have an issue. We have an issue with the stream. Hello. Hello. Oh, we're back. And I think we've lost the Sony 2. Bear with me a second. Let me just refresh that. Thankfully, that did that. Before we started racing. Okay, we're back. We are back. I just adore the sound of this car. I really, really do. Oh, Nico has got timed out on stream elements for some reason. Please, Mitch, no striptease. That's not going to happen. Shame we got the Aston Martin or the Cadillac. They sound the best, says Mad Mikey. And Tom is waiting for wheels to spin. And I think we said, what time did I say we were going to go? 25 past, didn't I? Oh no, half past. So I've got 6 minutes. Okay, let's get out on track. Guys, those of you that are watching the stream on your TV, just turn the volume up. There's no better sound in Gran Turismo 7 than that. Sound is just incredible. Incredible. Look at these comments here. Where are we? Mikey, this sounds like an electric car. Nico got timed out for making a joke about you doing a... Yeah, okay, I saw that. And Libya, what are you in, Mitch? Sounds like a Jetson ship. Mikey's a Ferrari. Sounds naughty. Sounds like my Hoover. It just sounds amazing. It is just an incredible car. The sound is just... Yeah, I mean, I want to be in the BMW, but I just can't get enough of this sound. Just phenomenal. You put this sound in the back of that BMW. Oh, but there we go. Oh. And I tell you what, Mikey, if that sounds like your Hoover, I think you need a new Hoover. Oh, man alive. Right, we are going racing in just a minute. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to start, but even if it's at the back, I really don't care in this one. I've had a good night of racing. We've won a race against some very stiff competition, and if I come last in this, I'm just going to enjoy this one. I'm just going to enjoy it. So we've got Greg White, Wills, Ollie, David, me, Chicken Yoga, Libya and Hulky. We have got the Porsche, a couple of BMWs, the Peugeot, a couple of Ferraris. We've got the Toyota Gr.10 and another, well, actually 3 BMWs. So this is going to be good. I'm going to love this one. Nico says, it sounds like my ex-girlfriend just before she's about to explode and tell me off for something. Oh, my word. Crikey, if Joe sounded like that just before she was going to tell me off, I think I'd run a mile. I certainly wouldn't be staying in the same room. I wouldn't be in the same house. I'd be off down the street. Right, we are up front. I thought we might be. We're not very quick. I'm not going to say much in this one, guys. Turn your volume up and just enjoy the sound of this car. I so want to have a go in this in real life. It would be the end of my stream because I wouldn't survive it. But boy, oh boy. Fun, 11 seconds. How long does it take to get to the first corner? 11 seconds. But you're dead right. I've got a little bit of a slide through there. Yeah, you're about right. Hardy's catching. Get round, get round, get round. Oh, he's catching. Oh. That looked like a massive off behind me. Don't know who that was. Okay. I feel the pressure volley behind me now. on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I've never won 2 races in a night. You've got to do it when you've got a sound like that. When you have a sound in the car like that, that is just an amazing sound. Just can't get enough of it. It is easy. I mean, the only other car that comes close is the Ferrari P4. And as in the old one, is it P4? Well, I might have even got that wrong. But that just, it's just amazing, that sound. It is phenomenal. I tell you what, I could see Ollie was chasing me down and chasing me down and chasing me down, and was 120%. I know that's ridiculous because you only go to 100%, but it felt like 120% concentration on that. And to have the youngster chasing me down, I don't often say it, but Ollie is a third of my age. I'm 3 times older than a couple of these youngsters, and to go into a race like that and bring that home, all right, I know I had an advantage, I was out front, but oh wow, if we were doing a fastest first, I wouldn't have done that. But wow, Nico, so Ollie's well done. January couldn't catch. Nico, twice in the same evening, someone's finishing strong. Chicken yoga, great race. And Nico, the last time Mitch performed this well, twice in the evening. I can't say that out loud. You'll get me into trouble. I won a 203.876. Ollie in second with a 203.162. Wills in third with a 202.518. Chicken yoga in fourth. David fifth. Greg White with the fastest lap, a 201.829, and that is a phenomenal lap time. The only one in the 201s. Wills was the only one in the 202s. Greg, that is a phenomenal lap time. Libiath in seventh, Hulky in eighth. But your top 3 for the second time, me, and then Ollie and Wills, the 2 youngsters behind. Oh man alive, that was something else. That really, really was. I am completely done. But I can't do 6 laps. How is it? It's 1:45. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ollie, I'm going to save a smashy bashy for tomorrow, mate. We'll do a smashy tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm going to do another country evening, and I don't know whether to do Italy, Germany, given what Nico said earlier on, Japan or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have a look in the morning and see, or I might do at the end of this stream, just have a little look and see what we can do. But we'll do a Nords in these, and then tomorrow night, yeah, we'll finish up Friday with a smashy bashy. Oh my word, that has just about killed me. On top of the hulky racing last night, Libiath is, I'm going to miss one, not a fan of this track. A skill issue. I'll come and do it. Come and have a go. Right, I'm Greg's ready, Hulky's ready, Ollie's ready, Wills is ready. So Greg, Ollie, Wills, Hulky, I think is Chicken Yoga's ready. David, I think David is Libiath. He's sitting out this one. So let's get this one underway. Libiath, you are David, aren't you? I haven't got my spreadsheet open. Pretty sure. Ah, David's jumped in. Hey, he's in. Right, let's go. Last one of the night, guys. Last one of the night. This is going to be really hard. Oh, Libiath is Libiath. Okay, no worries. I'm getting myself confused. Getting myself confused again. One of these days, I'm going to get all the names sorted. I know David and Libiath are different. What am I on about? This is what my brain is like at the moment. It's frazzled. Completely frazzled. Oh. Put the elbows out through there. Ugh. I'm sandwiched between the two youngsters here. This could get iffy. Oh no, too deep. Ugh. Well, I was sandwiched between them. Now I'm not. Now's where this gets a bit interesting. I've never taken one of these round the Nords. Oh. Oh, no, on the grass. One mistake. One mistake. Oh, here comes Ollie. Come on, little Ferrari. I've got damage. That's damage is cleaned up. Yes. Oh, my gosh, a second. Splitting the two youngsters. Yes, 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 yes. Whew. Happy with that. Oh, what a night of racing. What a night of racing. Was almost with wheels through that, and just lost out a little bit with my dalliance across the grass. Cost me a little bit through that one, but wheels absolutely faultless. From what I could see, I might be wrong, but I think he was faultless in that. And I think somebody went off badly in the tight right-hander early in the race. But all in all, to come second to Wills is as good as a win for me. William, can you slow down, pretty please? For Wills to be saying that, then yeah, when I'm on it, when I'm really feeling in the mood, and I forget about streaming, and I forget about the chat, and I forget about everything, and I just immerse myself in the racing, I can race. Even at my age, I could still do it. Wills in first, 7:28, 6:90, fastest lap, obviously. I got second, Ollie third, Chicken Yoga fourth, David fifth, Hulky sixth, and Greg in seventh. Top three, Wills, me and Ollie. How many times have I mentioned my name tonight? Well, that's unusual. Oh, guys, thank you ever so much for this evening. But I can't do another one. I am completely done. Whoa, tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be in tomorrow. I'll have a little think about it overnight, publish it in the Discord. But can I just say a massive thank you to everybody that has raced this evening, that's made it really, really special. 2 wins and a second place, with the talent that we had in that room tonight, was something special. Now, the only thing that could really make it even more special is if I get a good ticket. Do we feel there's £1 million coming up here? It is a 6-star. Please don't be an engine. Please don't be an engine. Oh, it's parts. Oh, it's parts. I really need the cash right now. Instead, I've got a brake, disc and caliper carbon brake system for the Roadster shop. Rampage car. Okay, fine, whatever. But that car on screen right there, this thing is just incredible. It's amazing to drive. It's phenomenally quick. The noise is outstanding. And I tell you what, you put a medium turbo on this thing and it completely lights it up. And in that Marlboro Senna livery, now I know I don't normally promote cigarettes, so I'm sort of borderline breaking my own moral code here, but I just couldn't resist this livery when I saw it. Homage to Ayrton Senna. And yeah, this car is just, it's my go-to GR1 car without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely love it. Anyway, thank you ever so much, everybody, for racing this evening. I really, really appreciate all of your racing with it tonight. Thank you to everybody that has liked and subscribed to the channel. And over the last few days, the subscriber count is ticking up. So I really appreciate that. And as I said, we'll be back tomorrow with a Friday night special. I'm going to pick a country, don't know which one, and then we will finish that up with a smashy bashy to finish off what has been a phenomenal week of racing. I've really, really, really enjoyed it. And unfortunately, my ugly mug is across the front of that just beautiful car. Look at that. Look at that. It is just, why the BMW can't sound like that, I don't know, but that is one heck of a car. Anyway, I'm babbling. I need to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, have yourselves a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, day, whatever you're doing. Have a great one, and I will see you again very, 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 very soon. Take care. Bye.